Get that out of here. All right. Uh, let's see. Oh, I'm live. Live and direct. Let's go. We're gonna launch this thing. Let me post this in a couple of little places. Give me 1 second. Send this to some folks. Slack. Send this to Slack. It is early over here. I tried to go to the gym this morning. It was a fail. The gym opens at 7 a.m. because it's a holiday. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to everybody. But yeah, the gym opens at 7 a.m., so I couldn't go. I got there at 5 a.m. They were not prepared. I need to find a gym that's just going to be open at all times, 24/7. So I can go at 2 a.m. if I need to. Well, I'm trying to find a place to post this. Oh, Discord, that's where it is. Got a little Discord group I'm in. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to launch this thing using Codex. If you guys don't know what Codex is, it's a tool for doing say like AI bots, maybe is what I would call it, AI coding bots. So I guess there's 4 tiers of programming, and I posted a little joke about this the other day. At the bottom tier, you're just developing. So you're opening up this text editor, you're typing code in, and then once you're done, the code gets uploaded, and then you compile it and then you deploy it. That's tier 1. That's where most people are today. Tier 2 is using like an AI code assistant. So something like Cursor or Windsurf or VS Code. That's the tier 2 level where you have something that's kind of helping you out. It might have a little panel in there that'll tell you, hey, this is happening, or you're getting, fix this line here. That's tier 2. Tier 3 are these CLI tools. So Gemini has one, I think Microsoft has one, where you have this tool that kind of sits on your computer that runs in the background and kind of helps you out. So you ask it something and it'll go through and it'll look at your code on your computer and it'll go through and say, you need to change this line, change that line. And it's really an interactive programming experience. And then tier 4 is the AI bot, where you don't even code. It's not even running on your computer. You just say, hey, go do this. And then the bot is off to the races, doing whatever it needs to do to fix whatever the problem is. And then the bot just comes back with the answer. And then you just say, yes, thumbs up, thumbs down. Hit him with the, was it Julius Caesar? I don't know, whoever did that. Thumbs up, does this, just hit him with that. And then you merge the code in and then get to the next task. And the tier 4 is really where it's fun, because you could be at the airport, you could be going on a run, you could be pretty much anywhere now and be programming if you're at that level. So that's what I've been doing. Let me load the page up, the website up. 3 minutes. Is there a way? I'm still trying to learn how to use Ecamm, which is sad because I've had this app for like 6 months now. What does that say? Oh, hold on. I got an idea. This is locked. This whole thing is locked. Oh, yeah. That's locked and not in a way that I can do anything about it, it looks like. Can I edit this? What happens if I click on this? This stream might go absolutely down. What's going on, Busy? Oh, got comments. What's going on, Busy? What is Bloxwap? Bloxwap is tap trading. Oh, I need to, okay. I guess there's no real easy way to do this right now. This is what happens when you don't prepare yourself. End up in situations like this. Can I add a new scene? New group? New scene. New empty scene. Okay. New scene added. How do I edit this? They told me that this was going to be easy to use. Oh, it's a dark screen. Sorry, everybody. My bad. I know that there's settings to this more questions. I built this. I use everything. I use every tool. I use Codex, Cursor, Claude Code, agents, the autonomous agents, so cursor workers. I use everything. Uh-oh. Fergalati reposted this stream. Let's go. Fergalati, I've known this guy. I started listening to their podcast in like 2016. Back when I got into crypto. Or when I started paying more attention to it. And they have one of the most entertaining podcasts in crypto that I've ever heard. It's the Bitcoin podcast. That's where they started. Now they have a new one called Hashing It Out. And I think they have another one. They're bringing something back. Do I have any favorite MCP? I actually don't use MCP at all. I tried to use it and it just didn't work out for me. Oh, the countdown's over. Hold on. Okay, let me switch over. Let's get to work. Let's get to work, people. Okay, we're gonna get to work. Countdown's done. All right, so I'm gonna switch to close this. Is this thing working? Okay, yeah. All right. I'm gonna switch to my screen, and we're gonna live code this up here. All right. So countdown's over. So this is pretty much the app that we're gonna be launching. Bloxwap. It's mostly up and running, and today we're just going to be deploying it. So this is the code. And normally what you would do is go in here, make some edits, change a bunch of stuff, and then deploy it. But what I'm going to do is we have this one site called Offchain, which is the off-chain version of the application. And so we're going to launch this today. So this Bloxwap off-chain code here, we just need to move this over into this page here, right here, coming soon. But I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to ask Codex, which is tied into my repository, change the JSX component in the root that says coming soon to say Bloxwap off-chain. We're going to ask this thing to go. It's going to go off, run and do some changes. And while this is going off, I'm going to give you a little preview of what we're building here. So let me open up. Is bezel working? can't tell if bezel's working. I'll close it and reopen it. Trying to connect my phone to my computer. Oh, trust. Is this thing in Italian? What language is this in? Oh, it's in English. Let's put this one more time. Give me 1 second. While this thing's building. All right, perfect. So, no, just don't do anything. So what we're building is this app. It's a tap trading app. It's called Bloxwap. And there's already 6 players in here. So the idea is very simple. You are making a prediction into the future about the price of Ethereum in this case. So all you have to do is do a tap, and wherever you tap is where your prediction is made. And if you're successful, you get a return, and your return is split amongst all the other players in the game. So right now there's 6 players in the game. Once this thing goes live, more people will be able to play. And this is a real-time tap trading app where you're actively trading against every other person that's going to be able to tap into this application. Now, the goal for this is to basically put this 100% on chain. And what that means for it to be 100% on chain is that we're going to need, you're going to need a few things. You need to have, obviously, a blockchain that runs quickly. Let me recenter the price. Whoops. You're going to need a blockchain that runs quickly. You're going to need on-chain price oracle. So you're going to need prices that go to that blockchain quickly. You're going to need some sort of trading platform that can basically resolve the trades quickly. And then you're also going to need some sort of payment system. So right now, the idea is to use the Solana ecosystem. And I have a little hub here that I'm working on, but it's not really finished up yet. But I'll show you guys, I'll give you a little sneak peek, and I'm going to finish this out later. But the idea is to use the Solana ecosystem. So we want to use something like Magic Block, which basically does 1 millisecond block times. It's an L2 on Solana. So we can have transactions going super fast. Then we want to use another thing called Pith Laser. So Pith Laser is price oracle. So it's very similar to Chainlink, but they can actually stream in prices at sub-second, or like 10 milliseconds. So when you actually go to the app and you're using it, those prices that you see that are coming for Ethereum or Bitcoin or Solana are actually coming from the Pith Laser data stream. And that data stream can be written directly on chain. So it's not just going to the website, it's actually going to the contract. So when you write your, I guess they're called programs, the program. So when you write your, when you place your bet goes into the program, and you're basically waiting for the Pith Laser stream to hit your block and have your block either knock in, which means that it turns green and you get the reward, or knock out, which means that it turns red and you don't get the reward. And then there's another protocol on Solana called Flash, which allows you to do perpetual trades. Now, I'll show you that in a second. And then obviously the payouts and everything can be powered by Circle. So you really need these 5 technologies to basically be running in order to execute something like this. And let me go back. So back to the game. Oh, what the? I didn't know you could do that. Okay, so back to the game. And I'm playing this on my phone. So I'll just go through the interface. And it's very simple. So on the left-hand side of the blue bar, you have this, I call it the barrier, right? You have this blue barrier. And the blue barrier is the current time. That's what time you think it is right now. And to the left of the blue barrier is you can't click. That's basically in the past. And to the right of the blue barrier is the future. Now, when you tap anywhere on the screen, you place a bet down. Now, there's an update that I'm supposed to be doing that's going to make the bets be more expensive the further out in the future you place your bet. But anytime you place a bet down, you basically are putting a bet, and that's $1. When it turns red, that means that you basically didn't get the bet and you don't get the $1 back. And if it turns green, that means that you did successfully guess the time or guess the price at that time. And that means that you get your payout back. So on the top left, there's 3 game modes. You've got easy, and Solana is basically easy because the Solana price doesn't really jump around that much. So you can make a bunch of bets on Solana, and you'll just basically get your money back. And there's only 2 people playing on Solana right now, so it's just me versus somebody else. But Solana is pretty easy to basically place your bets on, right? And so this is one of the game modes. And then if you go to Bitcoin, Bitcoin is wild. Like Bitcoin's just jumping all over the place. You can't even see it half the time. I just missed it. I don't know where to go. It's up here. Wait, is it up here? It's the Bitcoin prices are just very sporadic. Sometimes they'll hold for a second, and then right before you click it, it'll just jump up or jump down. And you can see the Bitcoin price updating in the top left in real time. Like it's jumping all over the place. So this is very hard basically. And then Ethereum is kind of like the happy medium. This is where the game defaults you to. And I want to make it so when you select the difficulty, it automatically jumps. Now, the other thing you have is you can actually trade leverage. So when you're just playing at 0x leverage, it's you versus everybody else in the game. But what you can do is you can actually up the leverage to like 100x leverage, and that's actually supported natively on chain by Flash's perpetual trading market. So if you go on Flash Trade, you can do perpetual futures, and you can trade up to 100x leverage. So in the 100x leverage case, you can, well, maybe I shouldn't do this on Ethereum. Let me do it on something easier. Okay, so if I switch this back to 100x leverage, oh, no, I'm on Bitcoin again. I want to go on Solana because it's easier. And then we're going to go back up to 100x leverage, and we're going to find the price. So now if you place a bet and you're right, you'll see that my payouts are 100 times what I bet. So if I bet $1, I get $100 back. And what this does is this opens up basically like naked options or delta neutral options, whatever. Basically it does a leverage trade, and then it closes out the leverage trade once you hit the barrier and you either knock in or knock out. So that's another feature to allow more leverage in terms of your trading on the platform. And then you can just keep clicking around, and you set up a whole minefield of price bets. And this is actually pretty cool because it actually gives you this like real-time prediction market almost, where you have this like sub 1 minute future predictive price of what people think is going to happen at scale. So that's another option. So let's go back and check and see if our bot here has done its job. Oh, that's my terminal. Where are we? Codex here. All right, so this thing made 3 changes. So it removed that. It moved. Wait, what? Oh no, this is not what I wanted to do. No. Don't rename. See, okay. All right, we're scrapping this. This is the challenge of coding with a bot. All I needed to do is just change this to that. That's all I wanted, buddy. Get go live, get check, get commit. No, wait, get add, get commit -m, go live. Sorry, you guys have to watch me program. This is such pedestrian work. Create a pull request. Uh-oh, something just popped up. Somebody hacking me? All right, so we're gonna create a pull request. All right, let's answer some questions while this pull request is building. So basically what I did was, I'm on GitHub. This thing's just building right now. Once this builds and this passes successfully, then I will deploy it to production. And everybody will have Bloxwap on the main page. And then everybody can join, and everybody can trade against everybody else and make some perpetual bets, some normal bets, naked options, shorts, all the things that will get you canceled at a party. Okay, so once this is done building, we will get back to it. Let me see if there's any questions while I'm waiting for this. Give me a second. Oh man, so many questions. Let's go. Let's go through these. All right, first one. I'm here. Do I have a next comment button? No. Reposted the stream. I've had bad experience with MCP so far. Oh, they're relaunching the Bitcoin podcast. Amazing. What do you use to host and deploy? Oh man, my setup is complicated. I use Cloudflare workers. Code's all on GitHub, and then I have a mono repo. If you want to talk about that, send me a DM. I'll talk to you about it offline. Most normal people don't care about this. Master Dev at it again. It sounds perfect. My youngest is smiling and laughing at them. Can anyone gamify the app using AI and machinery to mimic tapping the screen? Yeah, you can. You're just basically placing a bet. So you can try to, this is effectively when you're buying a token or you're buying anything on a market, you're basically tapping a screen at a specific price point and saying, this is where I think that, you're pressing down. And then when you sell, that's when you like press up basically. So you're just doing this in the regular market today. You're just doing it very, 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 very slowly. When you buy a stock on Monday and then you sell it in 6 years or six days or whatever. It's the same thing. You're pressing down and pressing up. You're just doing it really slowly. And you're waiting over a long time horizon. So anybody could build something that just taps into this right now. And you don't even need to use this platform. You can do this on any chain that can go fast right now. Okay, let's see. Next question. This is a good game. Is it a mobile app, store, or web app? It's a web app. I have a very complicated relationship with the App Store right now, where like I like building stuff for the App Store. Hold on, let me deploy this. Git GHPR merge so that everybody can see this thing. So it's not just me. We'll get the numbers on this going way up. So I kind of have this like two-sided relationship with the App Store. Like I love Apple. I love the stuff that they build. I love the product. Same thing with Android. They make really good hardware, really good systems, but it's just impossible to run a successful business going through them. Like for example, I just made this update and I'm shipping this update and it's going to take me like 2 minutes. If you go through the App Store, it takes you more than 2 minutes just to upload the file to the App Store. And then you have to wait for somebody to review it. And then they have some question about, oh, this doesn't work or that doesn't work. And then you have a back and forth. And then you have to click through like a deployment process. It's just not very, from a developer, if you're building a business, it's just not a very good flow. And they're basically, they have no competition, right? It's a monopoly. So they don't have to be good. But I don't know. I'll probably make this an Apple, like a native game at some point. But right now, it's just easier to build on the web. It's easier to build in crypto on the web, just bar none. This is going to ruin people. Talk about dopamine artillery. I like that. Yo, dopamine artillery. That sounds like the name of a band or a track or something. I'm going to write that down. Hold on. Dopamine artillery. I love that. Let me write this. I got my notes over here. So I will say I've had 2 responses to this. It's either been, oh my gosh, this is amazing, this is dopamine artillery, or oh my gosh, this is the worst thing ever. You should never launch this thing. This is horrible. And the other day, probably 2 days or 3 days after I got this thing built, which was, I guess, earlier this week on Monday, I was at a coffee shop and my friend was there. And he was like, yeah, so what are you working on? And I was like, I just hacking on this little thing on the side real quick while we're just like retooling or like reconfiguring for fast JPEG. And I showed my friend, and he just had his head in his hands. He was just like, I can't believe this. He's like, this is dopamine artillery. Let's see. AI is not that simple yet. Yeah, it'll get there hopefully. Wagwan. Alpha. Let's see. You could take that. I'll be in your DMs asking for royalties. All right. Let's see if this thing is actually live now. Let's go to bloxwap.com, bloxwap.com. It's live on the website. So let's go. Actually, I'm gonna post this. I'll post this on X. So if you just go to bloxwap.com, let me change my. Oops, I just closed my code. Cursor. Open back up. All right. Let me move this out of the way. All right, so it's live. So if you just go to bloxwap.com, everybody can trade, and I am going to post this on X and on Farcaster. Let me go. Give me 1 second. X.com. People, how many people are in this video stream? 112 people. Oh, you guys are crazy. Oh, my brother just sent me a message. All right. So I just posted it on X. So yeah, the domain is bloxwap.com. And yeah, I want to see how many people we can get in this game. Uh-oh, the number's going up. 8 players. Right, let me join from my phone. Nine players. 8 players. Oh, actually, no, I can make this. Can I zoom this in? Oh, yeah, perfect. There we go. Somebody, I have a couple. This new feature's in. Okay, so I sent this to a few people early on. I don't want to say who they are, but if they want to talk about it, they can. But I sent this to a few people early on, and they gave me this idea, which was, and I just added it maybe an hour ago, which is to make the bets higher the further out into the future you go. I don't know what the reward is, but here, because I'm 10 seconds out in the future, these bets are $10 bets. Wait, why is there leverage on? Uh-oh. Is this leverage thing broken? Yeah, this is oh no, there's leverage on. Okay. Uh-oh, I'm broke. Oh no, I'm back up. I was broke. Look at that. $3,000 making these big bets way out in the future. I was broke, but I bounced back, people. Oh! Oh, I turned the leverage off. Wait, I need to make this so that... okay, am I going to hit this? Oh, nope. Okay. Oh, I did hit it. All right, where's the price? The price is going crazy. Ooh, 11x leverage or 110. Okay. Ooh, yes. $1,100. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Now I'm getting too excited. Let me look at these comments. Let's see. It's horrible, but it's on brand with what the world and users want. They want to go fast. Have you seen that ball drop game? The gamble streamers play? No, I haven't seen the ball drop game. Send me a link to the ball drop game. I want to see it. Wait, what happened? There seems to be some bugs in here. Oh, I'm getting somebody else's balance update. Interesting. Okay, see? This is what I needed all of you guys here for, to test this out. All right, so let's make a bug issue. Oh, wait, where's the price of ETH? Guess I can. Oh no. So yeah, it was a fun project. Spent it probably took like a week to build, and it was pretty cool. I used Logic to make the sounds, so I have like I spent a little bit of time making music before, so I built all these sounds that are on here in Logic. Oh, I need to update the Farcaster frame too. In Farcaster, it's actually pretty cool because Farcaster gives you access to the haptic engine, and I haven't tested this out yet just because I haven't tried to go through the whole process. But in Farcaster, you should be able to play the same game in a frame, and then when you tap, you should actually feel the phone taps and everything. So that'll be cool. So good. What's up, Simple Waters? Yeah, next time I go to LA, which I might be there soon, I need to get some water. Did dude just say haberdashery? I don't know if I said haberdashery. Sometimes I don't enunciate well. I guess I could play on the phone versus the computer. It's so much easier on your phone. Oh my gosh, you just... leverage button on here. Oh, the phone hasn't updated to the version with the 100x leverage yet. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so I see what's happening. Because I have both of my computers connected to this server, it's the server sending the messages back to my computer, whether I'm on my phone or whether I'm on my computer. So that's why I'm getting mixed prices. This is a beta test. Once I get this running for real, it's going to run on Solana. You're going to connect your wallet, and then it's going to be able to identify you specifically over anybody else. So shouldn't have all these little like synchronization issues. But I just wanted to get this thing up and running in a way where it could be tested, where it could have some people get on and see how the actual interactions of the system work. Let's get back. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Getting back in the game. I feel like I want to put this center price button down in the bottom right also. Okay, so this is what I need. If you have any comments, any feedback, anything that you think like, hey, this doesn't work, this is loading too slowly, this button should probably be out of the way, let me know. That way I can make some edits to this because I want to, the next week, I'm going to probably do a Twitter Spaces or something every day so that I can get people's feedback and see how people are thinking about this and see what things people are running into and what bugs people are hitting as they're using the project. Because I think it'll be very easy to update. Not update, but I think it'll be very easy to make fixes. But because this is crypto, I want to test this out with all the users first before I, commit and say, okay, this is what the contract's going to look like. And so while I'm getting feedback from everybody, I want to also, I'm going to also have a be making edits and then start working on the contract. So I've been talking to the teams, a few teams that work on this stuff on the back end. Got some help, a little bit of help from the Pith team in their Discord channel, and then also talking to the Magic Block team to basically implement this and get this running. So this should be able to run fully on chain and be hilariously amazing. Oh wait, yeah, there's like, oh my god, come on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right. Oh my gosh, this comment. Yo, I was playing with it, but I don't know, but I don't get it. I was just making beats. Oh yeah, this is like a beat, it's like a beat sequencer. It's pretty funny. All right, so I'm learning a bunch of stuff. That's the fun part, learning. See, this, I don't know why this is happening. It keeps saying I'm winning money, but I'm not placing any bets. So yeah, there's some bug somewhere. All right. Or maybe those are old bets that are caught in the queue that just haven't been resolved yet. Could be that. So this thing uses has like an in-memory database, and it might have just saved some of the messages, and they're just getting paid out now. Yeah, these might be from earlier. But I don't know. This looks like a bug. These look like bugs. Oh, is this the? This might be the socket reconnection bug. I think I need to delete bets. Yeah, we saw the same bug in when we were building Fast JPEG, where you'd get like the messages coming back over and over and over again. You get a new account. Oh yeah, if you're out of balance, you can just add more this way. But yeah, I'm having a what does this think my balance is? Oh, I guess because I have 2 accounts on this computer. Or on this network. Right, let's go play Solana. Oh, there's somebody else playing in here. All right, let's see. Any more questions? Maybe have different sounds for highs and lows. That's a good idea. If this is real pricing, I like it because I've made $2,000. You're doing real-time prediction markets. You know what would be interesting? I don't know if I should put this in there, like a view mode, so you can see, I guess by default everybody's here. Is anybody on Bitcoin? No. Maybe I should put the number of players on each game. It would be interesting to see like a of view mode so you can see everybody who's playing and where all the bets are. Kind of have like a little heat map of what's going on. I think that would be pretty cool. There's another bug there. All right. What's this say? Wait, why is that on there? Oh, that's funny. It's not my fast JPEG thing on here. Oh, I can edit this now? Wait, I don't know what's going on. Is my stream still running? My computer is dying. Hold on. Not good. My computer is dying. Let me close all this stuff. I don't know what has happened. Can you hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, I see. I guess I can't edit this while I'm in a stream. Oh, wait, maybe I can do this now. Let's see. Yeah, the leverage button has a problem right now that I need to fix. Yeah, there's a problem on the leverage button right now that I need to fix because it's not working correctly. It slides over, but then it slides back sometimes. I need to figure out why. Or it's like jumping around. The leverage position is jumping around, which I'm thinking is there's something that's being saved about whatever your settings are that's not correct. So I need to figure out the settings thing. But right now it seems to be kind of functional. If I bet $3 at 100x leverage, the bet is red. I don't think that's how they work. That's not how delta neutral naked shorts work. I think if you put $1, you either get $300 or you lose $1. Because what would happen is the price goes down below, I guess, what, 1 penny from where you are, I think you lose immediately. So that's how those should operate. But then I think what would happen is you would have another bet on the equal and opposite side of that would cancel out your loss in that case. Leverage save button. See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, so basically your leverage stays the same no matter where you are. Okay. Write a test for it. Oh, hold on. Sorry. I'm getting comments and I'm not reading them. Let me put these comments up. Okay. Wait, what is going on? How come I have two? Okay, there's something that's popped up. I have no idea what this is. But anyways, let's see here. So let's add this, write a test for it. There should be a leverage save button. So it's easy to win. Yeah, it's easy to win. That's right. Hard to lose. Well, I don't know if it's hard to lose. I feel like depending on who you're playing against and what's happening to the market, the price market, it makes it easier or harder. The default word for a user would be to max leverage, so because you lose $4 or win 400. Yeah, well, actually, on the desktop, it's even further out. On the desktop, you can do an 11x leverage, basically. Make the leverage its own component with the save button. You stay. I got full on dev here. I got a dev team. Thank you for the feedback. Let's see, is anybody else? This is good. Oh, let me switch back to the game now. My computer's back alive. Bloxwap.com. Yeah, something's wrong. There's no way I should be winning $100. I haven't done anything. Oh, it's funny. It's just a notification. It doesn't actually increase my balance. Wait, did it just do a leverage trade? $3, $3, $2. Yeah, because I lost one. Oh, because I'm splitting it amongst everybody. Somebody else is more right. If you look at this, hold on. What's the max amount? You lose your dollar, right? You put $1 down, that's gone, or $5 in this case, right? That's gone, and then the $5 is gone. So that's what you would lose. The balance should be reflected accurately about what it's costing you to place these bets. Doing this in the middle of nowhere is not smart. And maybe the leverage thing, maybe if you're just playing a regular game, you only get $1. And maybe if you're playing leverage, there's some mechanics that I definitely need to think about in terms of how to make this work better in the context of leverage and versus regular bets. Say my highest bet amount is 4 with 100x. The maximum you can lose is $4. But it doesn't take that much to lose the $4. Assuming the price gap. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? If you're on ETH, every one of these lines here on the right hand side is 10 cents, right? So this is 90, 80, 70, 60, all the way down to 25.03. So if you're putting a leverage bet all the way out here, you're betting that in whatever 9 seconds, the price is going to be this, and you're putting a $10 bet with 100x leverage, and in this case, it hit, right? So I got $1,000 back. But what I put down was $10, and that $10 is gone, and then $1,000 comes back, right? Easy to win. It is easy to win now because this is testnet. Wait till people start looking at this and they start figuring out how this game works. There's only 5 people in the game. So this is the comment. It's easy to win. That's right. Now there are some adjustments that need to happen with the with how the whatchamacallit, with how the payouts work. So got to figure that out still. Oops. Wait, what just happened? Did I lose my... Oh no, I'm still streaming the screen. Okay. This is hard to keep. I need to look at the Solana price, because the Solana price doesn't move around that much. This just stays here. Perfect. Nice 146. Stable. Can I do 12? Oh yeah, $12 bet. Okay. All right. Stream's about to be, it's been for about an hour. I've got some good feedback. Shout out to Busy for all the feedback. Let's see. Can multiple people exist on one block? Wait, I can't tell whatever I'm updating is not right. I'm in this preview mode. Oh my gosh. I'm over here commenting. You guys can't even see the comments. Somehow I got into this random preview mode on this screen sharing app. And I'm over here talking to Busy, thinking that you guys can see all the comments, and you can't. I guess there's a way to edit this screen sharing app while I'm working on this. Okay. So it says, can multiple people exist on the same block? The answer is yes. So if I click here on this block, anybody else who's clicked on this block is placing a bet, that same bet. And the idea would be that the payout would be divided amongst all of the winners who guessed the block correctly if you're doing a player versus player mode. If you're doing a leverage bet, like let's say I do 100x leverage and I place a bet here, then I'm not playing against everybody else. I'm playing against the market. And so I'm betting that it creates like a leverage position on something like flash trade. And then that would be a bet against the market, saying I think that the price is going to be in this range or in this block at, whatever I did, 7 seconds in the future. This is 6. So 7 seconds in the future, it will be at this price range, whatever, 146.60 to 146.70. Yeah, the comments are showing up now, but they were broken for a second. I can see the UI. All right. So if you want to play this game, Bloxwap.com. BLOXWAP. It's live right now. Oh, is this doing? This Cloudflare worker is getting beat up. Yeah, so let's see. Interesting game with so if you go to this hub right here, this is still like a big work in progress, but with flash trade, this lets you do perpetual futures. This lets you do leverage. Solana has native built-in like up to 100x leverage in their products right now. So And I think this protocol specifically, or this team, is building something on Magic Block. So there's a few perpetual trading or leverage trading platforms on Solana that work natively. And then the cool thing is this works with Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, or I guess Solana, Bitcoin, and Ethereum if I read them in the right order, which are the same three protocols that we're looking at in Bloxwap, right? And those are the same three protocols that come across in from the Pith Laser Oracle. So if you look at Pith Laser, right? Okay, this is documentation. Nobody wants to see that. Where is this thing? Yeah, they do 1 millisecond price updates. So I can't find the example. Oh, here, price feeds. So you can look and they have a bunch of price feeds in crypto. And the thing about these is that they get written on chain. That's the key thing. So this is the Pith Laser, or this is the Pith price feed. I don't even think this is Laser because this is not going as fast as the one I'm subscribed to. But these get written on chain. So you have prices, you've got the trades happening here, and then you just need, a system to do all the contract work and the logic to resolve everything. And you can build this. Check out Plinko Ball. It reminds me of the app, but easier. Is that a game, or it's like Plinko from like Wheel of Fortune? Plinko. It's actually interesting to watch this because you can see how like the prices of these tokens, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, how correlated they are. Where they like all start going up together and then they all start going down together. All right. Okay, we're about an hour in. I haven't had a coffee yet, and so I'm going to go for a walk and go get coffee. All right. There's 175 people watching this stream, which is hilarious. But I really appreciate you coming to check out the stream. Go raid Jimrat Crypto's stream. He seems to be streaming right now. I am going to sign off, but I'm going to take all this feedback and I'm going to try to update this thing. So you may see some bugs and you may see some glitches. But yeah, send me feedback on X or on Farcaster, and I will be making updates as we go. So I just watching the video of myself, I'm looking left and right, and I'm looking at my other screen, which has the comments, and I'm looking at my main screen, which has comments, and I'm looking at the game, and just doing a bunch of updates. So, all right, awesome. Well, it's great seeing everybody, and doing some more updates this week, and hopefully we should be able to start getting the smart contract written over the next couple of days and test this out on Solana's DevNet, or whatever they call it. They have DevNet, TestNet, some other net. All right. See you all later.